Hello, Anarchy Land, and welcome to Tuesday, December 1st, when you see this. I am reviewing a must-read book, The Propaganda Project, by Phil M. Williams. Now, this is take 2, just for the sake of honesty. There are so many chapters in this book. It is so well laid out. Let's look at news and propaganda or entertainment. He goes out through this chapter. He talks about a film, Manufacturing Consent. I've seen that. It's pretty good. It shows how the media manufactures consent, how they get us to go along with something. For those of you who remember 9/11, we were told right from the beginning it was Osama bin Laden. Don't ask how they know. They know. Just shut up, move along, and accept it. That's what we were told. In 2003, we were told by Colin Powell that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction, as he had a little tube of water that was colored to look like a weapon of mass destruction. I can tell you right now, if anybody has a tube of like rice and anthrax, something like that, you're not going to be in front of Congress shaking it around, okay? You're not. Because you could wipe out everybody in that one room. But yet we were told that. We were shown this. Now, it's like I look back, it's like, what the hell are they thinking? There's no way that's an actual weapon of mass destruction. And that little too, that without a glove, any protection at all, he was shaking. That's what I'm talking about. Propaganda. Last night I watched a movie I hadn't watched in a long time. Chocolate. I never realized the anti-Christian propaganda in that movie. The character that Alfred Molina played spread vicious rumors and talked very ill about the lady that ran the chocolate shop. He talked so badly about her. And in the end, the people in the village ended up liking her and her chocolate. So all his rhetoric and propaganda backfired. And it also showed how too much propaganda can drive people to do very malicious and dangerous things. There is a character in the movie, Joseph. I think that was his name. Anyway, he was told by the mayor that something had to be done about the river gypsies. They call it river rats. These were just people that traveled a lot. What this guy did, because his wife wouldn't take him back after he beat her for the millionth time, was he set a boat on fire. Could have killed many, many people. Because he was propagandized into doing it. And he didn't even realize it. The mayor realized what he'd done after he'd done it. But here's the thing. We see so much of this going through in our education system. Oh my God. Let's just talk about that for a second. You talk about an indoctrination hell. Whoa, boy. First of all, the education system is not about educating kids. It is about training them to memorize stuff. It is about training them to be able to do a job 6 to 8 hours straight. You don't piss without permission. You don't eat outside of a select time. That's what it's for. And even Mr. Williams pointed that out here. He pointed out the difference that it costs between using an educational system, which is like $6,000 per student out of a year, compared to an investment of maybe $1,000 for a curriculum and the workbooks that you can use. You can reuse the curriculum every year. Yes, you'll have to, probably get new workbooks each year, unless you copy them and have kids do them. But he had a story in here, the bakery, about a baker named Ray. He ran a beautiful bakery, a nice bakery, for years, making the most beautiful bread. Eventually, he got tired of getting up early and doing the bread. So he started taking shortcuts and made a crappy product. Then the customers complained and they went somewhere else. Then he bought his competition, which they all made the exact same crappy bread. So the people were buying from him, whether they realized it or not. Either that or he just ran him out of the town. He got so big and got so many government agencies that enforced his ordinances. And eventually the people got mad. They got mad. One girl, her name was Alice, well, she was a redhead, finally said no more. All the other kids had gone to school in his race school system that he owned and funded. Eventually, Alice did not. And she led a rebellion. You see the comparison? We have a government that tells us what we can and we can't go, what we can and can't do. If one person would shake off the shackles of cognitive dissidence, we could open the whole world up. That's what I got out of that story of the bakery. Now, he does have a survey he did and the interviews from it. I didn't read them. I stopped reading after the bakery because I really felt like the survey was not really something I wanted to get into. It showed the cognitive dissonance of people by the age range. And when I sit down and I watch that movie, Chocolat, it was like, how did I not see this? Because I was programmed not to see it. I'd been preconditioned, programmed to see the malicious behavior of this Christian mayor against this poor pagan girl who wanted to make chocolate and provide for her daughter, unmarried woman. That is what we are preconditioned to see. It was what we see. Once we take the blinders off, we walk away from the cognitive dissonance. We see what people don't want us to see. What a joke the justice system is. Anyway, he's got like little recaps here. I don't want to ruin the book too much because it is a good book. It's well worth getting and reading. So I'm going to stop here. You can get at Amazon.com. I really recommend taking time and reading it.